Whoops, accidentally clicked the wrong tab. But hello. Hope you guys are doing okay. Welcome, Ghost of Odelian. Nice to see you again. Gonna kind of get straight into drawing. We're gonna see how it turns out because I am a little burnt out from art fight, but it's okay. We got 3 days left, so we're going strong so far. I mean, quite literally, finished 6 yesterday. I was up so late, but I'm glad I got them done. For today's character, I'm going to be doing a revenge. So this is Lilith. Oh, jeez, I can't speak. This is Lilith Monroe from Fell for Serena. Really pretty design. Has a little bat dress and everything. Got clawed hands. So she's really pretty. Love to draw her. I'm kind of gonna get started. Right. I will, however, copy this image and paste it in here, so I can look at her beautiful face while I draw her. Oh my gosh, I forgot my son. I'm a bad mother. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now he's here. Here in all of his glory. I know I keep calling the frogs he's, but I am not sure what gender they are. They could be she's. Got our lovely little frog son here. Gonna get started drawing. For anyone who is doing art fight in the comments, how is it going so far? Spiritberry made it, the concert ended already. Oh wow, I'm surprised. I don't know how late your guys' concerts go, but I'm very surprised. I mean, usually on weekends, at least on my stream schedule, I'm like, yeah, let me stream early on weekends. And today I wasn't able to do that because I was helping fix a car, which was lovely, you know. It's my goal to have the Sims handiness skill and build that up. So it was real fun trying to replace a headlight after a small crash that the car got into. It's always fun learning about technology and stuff. And it was fun hanging out with my grandpa. Alright. I want to do a pose where she's sitting on something. Maybe change up the static, constant, just standing there poses that I've been doing all art fight. Bear with me as I block this in. But I hope you had a good time at the concert, Spiritberry. From Spiritberry. Bro, met the living tombstone and got an autograph from? Yo, what did you have them autograph? Was it just a poster or something? But you gotta tell me, did they play a FNAF song? Did they? Cause I remember when we were talking about it last time, I'm like, I hope they play a FNAF song. So you gotta let me know if they actually did or not. I have no idea how rib cages work anymore. Hold up. Ooh, you got a tote bag? Nice. I love tote bags. They're perfect for groceries. They they played pretty much all of them. Let's go. That's nice. Hello, Ally Heart. Welcome. Good to see you in chat again. Kind of just chilling. Kind of running out of things to say. Streaming every single day is a bit of a challenge, I will have to say. But I'm kind of hyped for August because one, I can kind of slow down the stream schedule, and two, I don't know, I feel like I want to start making some actual videos instead of live streams. I think that would be awesome. From Ally Heart, someone just randomly started lighting fireworks in your apartment parking lot. No, dude, it is the worst when people just straight up just light some fireworks. I absolutely hate it, especially from the state that I'm from. It is quite literally illegal to have any fireworks that leave the ground except for sanctioned fireworks shows, because almost everything catches fire. From Ghost of Odelian, leftover fireworks from 4th of July, you guys? Yeah, probably. I mean, the day after 4th of July, you can get a pack of sparklers for $2. They're super cheap after 4th of July. But fun story about fireworks is, so me and my mom were out in Philadelphia because I had to go grab some stuff from my college apartment. And when we were out there, it was 4th of July, because for some reason that's when the tickets there were cheapest. And oh my goodness, they did not care where they set these fireworks off. You could just be walking down a residential street and you'll just have fireworks going off above your head. It's terrifying. I love fireworks from a distance. Fireworks up close, scary as balls. Alright, there we go. I feel like her legs were just a little too small. I don't know, do you guys have a favorite type of firework? Because I always really liked the there were little tank fireworks and little frog hopper fireworks. I always loved those. I think I still have some burnt out ones in my room somewhere. At least I hope so. They're really cute, so. But Spiritberry, from the concert, did you have a favorite song that they played? From Spiritberry, you're posting all the pictures and videos on your Insta. Nice! I'll see if they hopefully pop up for me. I'd love to take a look at them. Ghost. Fountain fireworks are quite pretty. Yes, they are. They are really pretty. I know, somewhere around 4th of July season, I saw this video of this poor family where they had those spinner fireworks, where they're Beyblades, and they set it off and then it accidentally landed in their fireworks box and blew up their car. It was terrifying. Fireworks are no joke, but they are really pretty. I feel like we're gonna have her other hand kind of coming up this way. Maybe. That is definitely a hand. I don't know what the heck I was trying to draw there. Hold up. Okay. The overall body proportions are not looking too bad. Too bad. Thankfully. Alright. But yeah, those fountain fireworks are really pretty. Sorry if I'm a little all over the place. I just apparently lost my marbles in the last few weeks and have not been able to get them back for some reason. But has anyone else been up to anything fun today besides Spiritberry, who went to a concert? Because all I did today was play The Sims 4 and help fix a car. So from Alihart, hands your biggest enemy. Oh no, what happened? Oh yeah, hands. Drawing hands are the biggest enemy. Yep. Absolute nemesis. Kind of want to relax the shoulder over here a little bit. I feel like it's very not relaxed. But this is a very relaxed pose. Maybe I gotta tilt the entire thing back this way. Maybe. Might be a little too much tilting. Come around here. From Alihart. Oh, you hopefully fixed the issue plaguing your art program? Nice! I'm very happy for you. I hope it is actually fixed. I love it when art programs like stop working and then you think you fixed it and then it's like 2 days later and it does it again. From Alihart, you thought your tablet was broken for the longest time, so I was worried about it. I was told to try reinstalling your art program, so fingers crossed that fixed it. I hope so too. I know there's a couple different things. You can also, if it is I'm guessing, I don't know, if it's like a drawing tablet, like one that you plug into your computer, I recommend like reinstalling the tablet driver. But if it's like a like Apple Pencil tablet, I would not know how to help, unfortunately. For I am a basic loser and just have a normal drawing tablet. And I do sometimes miss having a trackpad tablet. Those are always nice. About that hand position. I feel like I'm gonna be fighting with this hand position this entire time. From Alihart, yeah, you tried that. Oh, and changing the nib, but those didn't work. Oh man. I mean, there's also another thing where I know sometimes Clip Studio Paint does it, where it doesn't recognize the actual like I guess pencil, where you have to go into like actual Clip Studio Paint settings and try and reset it from there. I know sometimes like that's happened to me, but it hasn't happened to me on many other programs that I can remember. It's been a while. I've been using Clip Studio for forever, so. I'm gonna do like a whole like shortening thing with her forearm, but we're gonna see how this goes, because do I remember how to do foreshortening? No, I have not done that in a long time. I know, I honestly should probably change my nib here shortly, too. Something I always forget to do is switch out the nib. Which is very important, because you don't want to, scrape up your drawing tablet. Oh, from Alihar, you use Clip Studio as well? Yeah, what I recommend is... It's somewhere down here. It's like... It might be pen pressure, it might be... I think it's either tab mate or pen pressure, something like that. But, you can look up how to, like, reset the, like, tablet stuff in Clip Studio Paint, because I know I have to do that at least once. From Spirit Berry, the drawing looks really good so far. Thank you! I don't know, trying something different than just, regular standing pose, so I'm glad it's turning out well. From Alihart, basically the pen would just sometimes not register. I would start drawing a line and then suddenly the line would stop, even though you've taken off the pen, and then would come back a second later. That is exactly what happened when I had to reset it on Clip Studio Paint program. Where basically you would like draw a line, it would like stop in the middle and then continue drawing. Or sometimes when you drew a line, it like did like a really funky thing around it. Basically it's like the art program lagging and not picking up the pencil. I know there was another time where sometimes I would have like a really hard dot and then like a really small line. But yeah, I would look up switching up some of the like resetting the tablet setting on Clip Studio Paint. That might also work. Yeah, it is awful. No, dude, it is absolutely horrendous. I complain about like my frogs lagging out my computer, but yeah, the just Clip Studio Paint not correctly registering a drawing tablet is like twice as bad. But that would be my recommendation, is look up some videos on how to reset in the actual program how it recognizes your tablet, because I know at some point in time I did that and it worked. So there is that. And she has like talon fingers. Yes, that is what talon fingers look like. Alright, we're gonna go in with, where is it? Liquefy, my friend. We're gonna fix this up just a tad bit. From Alihart, so far reinstalling has worked, ? I will try what you said if it comes back. Also, glad it's likely not your tablet. Yeah, usually drawing tablets are pretty sturdy and don't really break all that often, at least in my experience. I say that and like I feel like my tablet's just gonna give up on me. I think like I've only had one drawing tablet like super duper break, and that was only because it was like accidentally stepped on. So from Spirit Berry, you're gonna have to leave, but you'll be here tomorrow. Bye. Yeah, have a good time. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. If it's night, probably should get some sleep. But have a good night or day. But yeah, no, I've had so many technical difficulties over the years with different drawing tablets, so I totally understand like the frustration. Luckily the tablet that I have right now is so far working very well, knock on wood. But then again, it is a absolute gosh darn time to try and set up, and it sucks because I unplug it all the time and have to re-plug it in. Ooh, the sketch is looking fire. Thank you. And I'm surprised it's only been like 20 minutes. I got a lot of the sketch down already. I feel like something that I'm doing with the hand is making the thumb way too noticeable when it's like the hand is at an angle. The thumb would like maybe be back there. We'll see. I might just exclude the thumb. Maybe she just doesn't have a thumb. Sometimes it'd be like that. But going back to drawing tablets, I think my first ever drawing tablet was an XP pen drawing tablet, and I used that for like a couple years. Until I don't know, man, I have to remember when I started using drawing tablets, because I know I used Ibis Paint for like the majority of my like adolescence. Was Ibis Paint in my gosh darn finger. Best stylus in the world is your gosh darn finger. But then I think I got Krita online, and then got my first drawing tablet somewhere around there. It was like an XP pen one. And then when I first got Clip Studio Paint, maybe like a year after, was having the tablet issues. From LA Heart, yeah, the sketch is looking great, thank you. And from user Mighty Fine Sketch there, thank you. I'm surprised how quick it's going. I don't know, imagine we get to line art again today. Imagine we get to flat colors today. Dude, that would be fun. From Ghost of Odelian, AXP Pen and Krita. Yeah! I really, from what I remember, Krita was really good. It was like back in like 2018 that I was using Krita, so it's been a while. But I do really remember it fondly. And then I bit the bullet and was like, you know what, if I'm going to be drawing for years to come, I should just buy a really expensive program, and Photoshop sucks. So then I got Clip Studio Paint. I think this was after, there was a YouTuber that I used to watch. Or maybe he still makes videos, I don't know. But they used to make like, I can't remember their name, but they used to make like, I don't know, they had like a story corner kind of stuff, where they had I don't know, like a Heartstopper story. It wasn't a Heartstopper, it was something like that, where it was like magical wizards and stuff. Anyways, they did a Clip Studio Paint review, and I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna buy Clip Studio Paint, and so I did. I do not have version 2 yet, because that's more money that I do not have because I am broke. But I don't know, Clip Studio Paint 1 is still working just fine. So that is the good thing. I've noticed a lot of characters have these very small but kind of pointy noses. Just over the course of Earthfight, I realized that is a very like common trait for OCs to have. I think it's maybe because they're easy to draw, but I know a lot of small pointy noses. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Here we go, we'll do something like this, probably. From user, you still watch him and he's cool? Yeah, I haven't seen one of his videos in a very long time. Not since like there was like Disney characters and like D&D characters. But I don't know, I love to watch him again. I took a lot of inspiration from his art style back in the day. It probably shows through more today than it did back then, but from Ally Heart, I almost exclusively draw those noses XD. And then also from Ally Heart, yeah, I want to get better at more diverse noses. I love diverse noses. And like, I don't know, some of my favorite like nose art hack, alright? ABD illustrations, right? Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Let me look it up. But first, art hack for noses. If you're drawing a nose, let's say you got an eyeball here, an eyeball. Oh, that is uneven. But you got an eyeball here. My recommendation would be to draw 2 diamonds if you're like doing basics of noses. You got 1 diamond here, and then you got 1 diamond down here. So basically on these diamonds, you got your little nose bridge here that connects to the eyebrows. And then you got your nostrils. I love drawing nostrils, by the way. But in order to make different nose shapes, because you do have like, you know, kind of simplistic anime style noses where it's just you show the shadow. Like my whole thing with noses is that for me, I don't really try and stick to a particular style with noses because I feel like doing different styles of noses is a lot easier to do with diverse characters. So let's say that I have kind of a, I don't know, maybe like a black leaning character with a large nose. So for their nose, if people have, I'd say like ball noses, I would draw pretty much a circle at the kind of antithesis of this little thing right here. Use this little line down here, kind of place the nostrils down. And then from here, do the sides of the nose. So nostrils would kind of go along, hold up, I messed up the nostrils. Nostrils would kind of go along this bottom line down here. And then you got the large part here. And then let's say that this character has a bump in their nose bridge. So there are a couple ways to draw that. You can, like if they have like a flat nose bridge or a very defined nose bridge, which I mean, I tend to do for masculine leaning characters or defined nose bridges. You just draw like a line right here. Characters who don't have defined nose bridges, you can do little lines right here. If you're used to doing makeup and if you look up like makeup contours for noses, you'll see like a bunch of different stuff. So, you know, you have little parts right here that, let's say that you have a less defined nose bridge, then your nose would probably, I don't know, sometimes you have a very defined like area over here underneath your eyes. So that's where you would put in these 2 lines here, right here. I don't know if this is making any sense, but, or you can also just do the nose bridge up here, and then you got the nose down here, and then if they have like a little bump in their nose, that would be this area right here. This would be where the bump in the nose bridge would be. So you could define that with like a line like here, and then you'd have a character with like a bump in their nose bridge. I don't know if that made any sense, but I don't know. It's all about kind of expanding like your mental library, as well as, because you can draw, to me, you can draw like, you know, button noses like this, and let's say like sharp defined noses kind of like this. These are very simplified versions of them, but in the same art style, in order to add more diversity, you can also just draw little pin noses like this. From Ally Heart. No, this makes sense. Okay, I'm glad. Because you can always, for me, I feel like noses of different type styles are so much fun to draw that it kind of sucks to like limit them to a style. And a lot of shows actually do this, where we'll do noses in different styles for different characters. Let me look at the Owl House real quick, because I think there's a few characters from there. who have different nose, quite literally, styles. I don't know if it would be a bad example, but I know there are... Looks like their nose styles are pretty similar, but, here, hold up. Even with, simple style noses, you can do different shapes. Like, you know, you got the, top up here, then you got the side down here. Got a little round button nose. Got a little bit more of a pointy nose right here. Hunter has more of a, I think it's called a Roman nose. And then Gus has a little bit more of a wider nose. So even with like simplified shapes, you can do different shapes. I don't know, I love drawing noses, so. So like if I were to do the diamonds on her face, there'd be one here. There'd be one here. Yeah, there'd be one here. So we have this one here, and if I wanted to, I could add a little bit of the nostril on the other side. Yee, Owl House, yay! I love the Owl House, especially their art style. Because they do pull off diversity in different characters really well. Even though it keeps like a similar, like, you know, vibe to everything. Don't be afraid to break your art style for sake of diversity. Because, I don't know, diversity is the spice of life for me. I know a lot of artists find their art style like super sacred. I don't, to be honest. I'm like, I just draw stuff and I rip off of other people and myself all the time. But actually, one example that I have out of my own catalog of stuff. Let me see if I can find it. It might take me a second. Got me going on noses, and now I'm like, ah, yes, noses. The best thing to draw on a human being. I don't know, you just can't seem to break your art style? No, that's perfectly fine. I mean, for me, I've never really had a set art style. An old username that I used to have was Toxie Art Styles, is because I always used to do different styles. But here is an art piece from me. This is from a while ago. This was studying Arcane, Borderlands, and Arcane, Borderlands, and then Spider-Verse, where I was doing these sketches. And from these sketches, these noses are pretty similar. But one thing that always changes is the nose bridge. Like I said, here she has the two she has like the two little side bits here. This character has a bump in his nose now. But yeah. From Ally Heart, I've tried to draw in this show's art style challenge before, but you cannot make it look like that art style. I mean, the point is just to experiment. So even if like you said that your art style is so basic that you're experimenting with yours, experimentation is always good. It took me a long time to get to kind of the art that I do now, but also, I mean, art is also not like a linear journey. Like, some of these faces that I drew, I'm like super proud of, and then I would probably say, in my personal opinion, that some of these faces that I drew here are better than some of my art fight stuff that I've done so far. But it's all just different stuff, you know? From user, I can draw on other people's styles very good, though. Yeah, that's something that I've learned from going into an animation degree, is pretty much, like, changing my style up a lot. I tend to do that, like, a lot of the time, and it's all about, I don't know, it's all about subtle changes, especially, I would say. From Ali Hart. Whoa, the top middle guy. Which top middle guy? I don't know. These are D&D characters that hopefully after Art Fight I'll be expanding on just a little bit more. But these are old designs of them. They're kind of outdated. Like, a lot of these characters weren't drew correctly. Like this character down here, Korak, he actually has a broken nose as well as a little bit of a Roman nose. So I don't know. Just observing people helps break out of a single art style, but I just really like observing other artists because, I don't know, observing people is boring. I love his hair so much. The second to top. Oh, thank you. That is my main OC, Jekyll. I almost said Jekyll because that's what I pretty much call him all the time. Is Jekyll. But yep, he's my favorite. You could probably tell. His hair is like way too long, to be honest. It's like Rapunzel hair. But I don't know. And a lot of the time, you're looking at that one too. Here, let me pull up an old art piece of these characters where I didn't experiment as much with the noses. Might take me a bit. I gotta do a lot of scrolling. Because to me, like, even if you have like two different types of noses, because you can have, you know, a button nose, and then you can have a sharp nose. Those are like two different noses in, you know, in art, and it's just a little bit of diversity because not everyone has a button nose, you know. Trying to find old example of my art. Old example with my art that isn't just like a body reference, and so they actually have shirts on for some reason, because apparently I just didn't save any of these with their actual outfits on. But go into these characters here. See, I used to do the little tiny nose, because, you know, sometimes you just do that. And honestly, that's not bad. A lot of people stress that doing different types of eye styles is the most important for different, I guess, not same face syndrome. But honestly, same face syndrome is not terrible. Like, it doesn't super duper matter if all of your faces look the same as long as you're having fun with art, you know? Sorry for going off on a complete tangent and abandoning actually drawing for a second. Just very passionate about noses for some gosh darn reason. I'm full of mediocre art tips, so if you ever want some mediocre art tips, I'm your gal. I know something that I've been doing really recently is trying to expand the amount of eye shapes that I do. And I will definitely say, if you look at like 90s anime, one of the ones that like my aunt forced me to watch was Sayuki, and I've kind of adapted some of like how they draw their eyes into my style. So, from Ali Hart, wow, it's fun to see how your art changes slash improves over the years. Yeah, I got a lot of it, unfortunately, you know. Maybe one day I'll actually I don't know, have a stream scrolling through all my old art, because I got it all saved in one place because I'm I'm a nerd like that, I guess. Always really just like scrolling through old art and seeing how stuff improves over time. And like I said, art isn't always a linear journey, so I mean right now I'm like stuck in a rut. So I gotta actually do some stuff. From User 90's anime. That's the best stuff. Yo, dude. Let me pull up a picture of Sayuki real quick. If I can remember how to spell it. I think it's that. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Okay. Gotta pull up this one character, Gojo. He has a very specific eye shape that I really like putting into my style. At least recently. Trying to find a picture of the actual like old anime to do it with. But I cannot. What the heck? From Alihart. Just really passionate, interesting info dump on something really cool and art related. Sorry guys, what do you mean? Listen, I have no excuse but listen, alright? Alright, I was trying to pull up a reference photo, but none of these pictures are of the old anime that I'm referencing. But, I don't know. To me, I think the most diversity someone can have in their art style is the ability to break their art style for the sake of drawing something new. I think one thing that has really burnt me out over time on these art fights is just because I haven't really had the opportunity to super duper, I guess one thing is I haven't had the opportunity to really draw like super whatchamacallit, I don't know, masculine characters or feminine characters with like really fun facial features. Haven't totally gotten the opportunity to do that. It makes me a little sad, but I'm excited to get back into that. So from Kelly, you got me all like back end on your top. For a second there, I thought that was the Konami code, just like, you know, or maybe it is. I can't remember what the Konami code is. I don't know. I kind of mentioned this before, but maybe it's just a lack of diversity in characters that I have been like stumbling across, but I don't know. Really like drawing characters with really fun facial features and quirks to them, and haven't super gotten the opportunity thus far in art fight. There are some characters, but not a lot of them. I feel like a lot of them have like very same face syndrome, but that's also me trying to when I see someone's art style, I try to adapt their art style into mine. Especially when I'm like talking about sometimes you gotta break your art style in order to make diverse faces and stuff. So like a lot of the characters that I've been drawing for art fight quite literally just have like the little just noses like this because that's how they've been drawing noses. So from user, you've been finding a lot of unique character designs. I have like 14 pages of bookmarks. LO. I wish that was me. Maybe I'm just getting unlucky with, I mean, not unlucky because all characters are absolutely amazing and I'm very happy to draw them all. But maybe I'm just getting a little unlucky with random character pulls. Because that's where most of my bookmarks come from. Although I do have a character that I really want to get to, which I might do tomorrow. It's a character from Nano Colors. We did an art fight exchange last year, so. From Alihart, no! It happened again! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Alihart. I hope, But yeah, my suggestion is to look up a YouTube tutorial on like resetting your I don't know exactly what it's called, but like resetting your tablet settings on Clip Studio Paint. Because like I said again, it could just be the program not actually recognizing um your tablet properly. Nice. That is the Konami code. Thank you, thank you. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start. Yeah! It's been a while since I've had to pull that up. Glad it was off the rip. And then from Ghost of Adelian, you tend to use tags to find characters. I know I'll be more motivated to draw. You know what? That is fair. Maybe I'll have to do that. I mean, I enjoy drawing every character. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a little bit of a, I guess, poopy head. Being like, oh, I want to draw characters with like the most diverse of features. How dare these characters not have them? But the point of diverse features is that, I mean, every feature is beautiful, and I love drawing all features. Just getting a little burnt out of drawing the same ones over and over again, unfortunately. But another thing that like really helped me with diversity in my art as well is quite literally making like presets. I know as awful as that sounds, but for a lot of like when I began to like draw and everything, just have like, I guess, types of eye styles and like jaw styles that I tend to gravitate towards for certain kinds of characters. That also helps as well, is having like character presets. From Dragon Paint, how do you usually choose art by attack? Usually either, I've been doing a lot of Dungeons and Dragons characters, but usually because I'm like really bad at choosing them personally, and because a lot of the time, if it's like a revenge, I just choose whatever character on like the person's character roster. One hasn't been drawn all too much, or two really like speaks to me and I think would be fun to draw. But for other characters, I just literally click the random character button repeatedly until I find a character that I am like, you know what, they'd be fun to draw, and then add them to my bookmarks. Because to be honest, I would have no idea if I used like the I guess like the tags feature to search them up, what tags to look up. I'd be a little bit at a loss. I don't know. There's probably definitely better ways to actually like look up characters that you would enjoy drawing. I mean, I've enjoyed drawing every single one of these characters. It could also just be that like quite literally I've almost done a sketch a day for like 30 days. I mean, they're a little bit more finished than a sketch, so like could also just be that. I'm having a hard time making sure that she, one, has a cranium, and two, that her hair looks good. From Dragon Paint, you didn't even know that there was a tag feature, LOL. Yes, there is. It is brand new this year. They have a search by tags feature. And then also from Dragon Paint, just started art by last week. I'm still trying to learn the platform. You know what? That's totally fair. I 100% get that. Fortunately, I was like sleuthing on Artfight for a couple years before I actually joined, so using the platform wasn't like too difficult for me. But for someone who like just joined in, I can totally see how it's like going on to a different platform is like trying to learn a new language. Like recently I was trying to like post stuff on Twitter. Dude, I have no idea how Twitter works. I'm like, what can I post? What can I not post? Because on Instagram, I'm like real used to just posting, you know, finished art pieces, reels and such. And then it's just a different vibe over on like Twitter. Even like over on like Kara, it's like a different vibe. But yeah. It's kind of hard to learn new programs. Like I said, it's like learning a new language. I feel like her head is way too big. Yeah, her head is too big for her body. How we fix that? We're just gonna get a huge liquefy tool. Aha! Boom, fixed it. From Dragon Paint, totally, it really is. It really is, yeah. I mean, I know, like, especially since I started doing art streams for Artfight, I've been having a lot of Artfight like tutorials pop up on my page. So I know they do exist if you want a little help, or at least like I don't know, want to learn a little bit more about the platform and everything. There are some YouTube resources up and around that I've been seeing popping up on my page. Which I think is pretty funny that since I started posting both art fight stuff and like, you know, small artist stuff, a lot of my YouTube recommendations have been a lot of the same content that I am currently producing. So I don't know. I think that's kind of fun. I haven't been able to check most of them out, but I don't know. I guess if you're looking for like more like small content, aka like or content of a certain genre, just start making that content and it'll actually pop up on your feed. Which I think it's, I don't know, I think it's kind of nice of YouTube to actually do that for people. I am excited, however, to probably make an actual video at the end of July, going through all of the art fight attacks. And being like, did an art fight 30-day challenge. I don't know, put some YouTuber speak or something in there. Really struggling with her cranium right now. I'm like, one, trying not to make her hair too fluffy, but I'm also trying to make sure that she has a head. Because that is important. Having a head is very important. You know what? I'll call it good there. It's a little puffy, but a stronger artist would fix it. I'm unfortunately not a stronger artist. Here we go. think this Earthbite attack is actually turning out pretty well. Which I will take. And then I'll just have like the skirt kind of flowing out because she's meant to have like one leg, like crisscross legs. From Dragon Paint Lance's Deception, you're a fantastic and strong artist. Thank you for the vote of confidence. But man, I was trying to remember what the meme was. Like, it's like, are you calling me a liar? No, but I'm not calling you a truth sayer. Something like that. But I will say that I'm a very lazy artist, which does come and help a lot of people out being a lazy artist. But oh boy, I take a lot of shortcuts. AI and stuff is not one of them, but I definitely take a lot of shortcuts. Ghost of Odella, she's coming out very pretty and elegant. Thank you. She's a vampire, so I hope she's very pretty and elegant. Not all vampires are pretty and elegant, but I don't know. It's always fun to draw pretty and elegant vampires. There's a reason why there's a trope about it. Because it's fun to enjoy. So, we are unfortunately coming up to the end of stream. It is about that time, because again, I only stream for like about an hour, so I can keep my sanity, even though it is slowly losing me. Dragon Paint Lazy does a 30-day art fight challenge. No, that's the problem. You see, I'm a lazy artist, but I have integrity. And my integrity won't let me stop the challenge, but my laziness won't let me like really go all out for these art pieces. So it's a really fine line. From Dragon Paint, work smarter, not harder, is what they say. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Like for my regular workflow, the line art that I do is very sketchy. I mean, not like sketchy, but it's some lazy line art. I will definitely say that. But for like art fight attacks, I don't know. I turn my whatchamacallit, stabilizer to 100 and like do like the cleanest line art imaginable. Which sometimes doesn't turn out the best, sometimes it does, but alright, anyways. It is end of stream time, unfortunately, but what end of stream time brings is frog counting. See how many of these guys accumulated off screen. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh gosh, I can't grab them. There we go. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, hold up. 26, 27, 28. We got 28 frogs from Dragon Paint. Dude, I get it. Leonard is your kryptonite. Same. Leonard, awful. Alahart, frogs. Ghost of Odelian, frogs. Ghost of Odelian, guessing for 29. We got 28. We are one off. Hold up. Let me just, let me manually spawn in a frog right now. Hello? There we go. Look, we have 29 frogs. You were right. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and letting me ramble on about noses and, I don't know, drawing different types of characters. I feel like that ramble went on a little too long, but thank you for staying with me. I hope you guys have a great night or day. Most importantly, make sure you drink some water, make sure you touch some grass, and make sure you stretch. And probably get some sleep, because I might be doing that here soon. But have a good night. From Ghost of Adelia was totally on the mark for that one. No one will ever know about the extra. Yep, lips are sealed.